Dolla Interview. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Z, doing it real big, and joining me inside the DJ booth is yet another talented rapper from the A-Town, currently telling the entire world who the is that. Please welcome my man, Dolla.
What's up, Z? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. You're the busy man, though. I'm not the busy man. You're the busy man.
I'm trying to get busy. I'm trying to become busy. You know, I'm just now getting the short end of the busy life stick. You know, I'm just now realizing what busy is.
Dolla, you recorded a song entitled Who the F Is That? So it's only fitting I open with the simple question, who are you?
You know, I'm a nice looking guy. I'm about 5'10". I'm from Atlanta, East Side, Decatur. You know, I'm a street dude from the streets. You know, raised in a single parent house. I'm a rapper. I do rap music, and I'm here now to create good music and music for the people.
First version I heard of your current single, Who Was That, featured T-Pain and the man who signed you, Akon, right? So what happened to that version?
You know, politics, music politics. The politics of the rap industry is crazy. So everybody out there that's trying to get involved in rap music, get involved, but understand that it's a lot of politics behind it. You know, politics behind it, but Akon, that's my dog. We have other songs together on my album. It was just for this one record, we had to do something a little bit different, so we did.
Other than T-Pain, I've been informed your debut is going to be void of guest appearances, correct?
Yeah. No guest appearances, because this is my first album, and I want consumers and the DJs and everybody out there listening to get to know me. You know, all these other rappers are established. I'm not quite established yet, so I want everybody to get to know me and understand me and know about my struggle and about my story.
With nobody else to steal that spotlight from you, what is the first thing that listeners are going to say after they hear your material?
They're gonna say, okay, this is a real dude. You know, like, I got real songs on my album, you know, talking about me growing up in a single parent house and real life issues, you know, AIDS and teenage pregnancy in our communities, and you know, songs like that, songs that reflect our society and reflect us growing up.
Dolla, as we both know, artists get stereotypically pegged as a quote-unquote certain type of rapper based on where they're from.
Right.
Now, hailing from Atlanta, do you feel you fall within the stereotypical boundaries that have been unfairly appointed to your city?
I feel like that I'm here to create good music, and I make Southern music because, you know, people from the West Coast make West Coast music. NWA made West Coast music. Why? Because that's where they were from. Biggie Smalls, which is one of my favorite rappers, made, you know, northern music, you know, in that NYC, Brooklyn music, because, you know, that's where he was from. So I make that Decatur, Atlanta music because that's where I'm from. But my music is global because I talk about reflections of the ghetto and reflections of where I grew up at, and every ghetto is the same in America.
In the past year, I've spoken with several of your label mates at Convict, Brick and Lace, Rael, Rock City. Everyone cited the wonderful creative control that the label gives their artists. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. I have a lot of creative control over my album. I pick my singles, you know, I pick who's on the song with me. You know, me and my A&R, of course, Aunt Rich. At this point, if my album isn't a success and I'm not a success and you never hear again from Dolla, I can honestly say, okay, it was my fault and I fucked up. You know, I can blame it on me. I can't point the finger at anybody else but me because I have that much control.
Dolla, speaking of control, obviously, the first track on the album, the introductory track, you had a lot of control over. On it, you rap about your father's suicide, getting shot during an attempted robbery, doing drugs at a young age, dropping out of high school, and your sister's current incarceration.
You listening to my shit, huh?
I know all about it.
Okay, that's right.
Dolla, most people, they don't know what it's like to deal with any of those things, and you've met each of them head on and had to refuse them. So, simple question, how'd you do it?
Honestly, I keep God first in everything that I do because God is the greatest. You know, when you got God through anything and you got family through it, you can see your way through anything. And music has honestly just been my therapy. It's what keeps me sane and keeps me going through things. Like, right after I got shot, like 2 months later, I was shooting my video. I got shot August 2nd. I shot my video November 2nd. Just that, like, just to be grateful for me to even be able to create music and be shooting a video about a song that I wrote is astonishing to me. So I'm always grateful, and I keep God first, and I thank God for all the blessings that I receive.
All these things happen. Some people might let them stop them and say, you know what, I need to take a different career path. You said, you know what, this is going to be my motivation towards bigger and better things. You really were not wavered at any point, thinking to yourself, look at all the stuff I've been through. Maybe this isn't the right track for me.
Yeah, I definitely got like that at one point. And honestly, in all honesty, next time you interview Khan, ask Khan about it. I was fuck this rap shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You can ask Ray L. I was fuck this rap shit, man. I'm cool. You know, fuck this. I'ma just be a street nigga my whole life. But I honestly see that there's something better out here for me, and I can create something, and I can get my family into a better position, and everybody around me into a better position. I really just, every day now, I dedicate my life to making better music and making a better me every day I wake up. Definitely, I was at a point to where I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more, but Akon and Boo, which is Akon's brother, T-Pain, and my folks, T-Money, and my manager, Kenji, and my mother, and my sister, and my brother, everybody just encouraged me to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm here now.
Definitely. On the phone with me, and we're going to get deep here for a second. If you could have 5 minutes with your father to play one song off of this debut album that would educate him on what he's missed out on the past 15 years, what song would you choose off this album, and why?
I would choose this a song I got on my album entitled 1125, just because when you hear the record, I'm speaking it as if like I'm narrating you a story. I was born a twin, and my twin died at birth, and my mother always tells me about the story about how she was in labor, and my daddy seen one head come out, and then he seen another, so he had to leave, and he went outside of the room, and then one twin died, and through the whole story, through the whole song, I'm narrating it and basically breaking it down. So I don't want him to hear that song so he can recapture it and be like, wow, you know, like he's talented. He really recaptured it. Because really, I'm just writing out my mother's words in rap form. You know, she told me the story, and I just wrote it out in rap form.
Well, I have no doubt that your dad's looking down on you, very proud of his son. Not only for that, but also you didn't just sign any old record contract. You convinced the label brass to allow your independent label, Gang Entertainment, to be part of a joint venture. So what did you have to do, Dolla, to convince them you were the complete package?
Honestly, Aunt Rich over at Job did a lot of fighting for me. Akon did a lot of fighting for me and did a lot of co-signing for me. Like, he believes in me and what he does, and everybody over at the label now are beginning to see it. Like, I really work hard every year. I promise you, Z, every year I'm going to create at least 200 songs. Every year. You know, it's only 365 days in a year. I'm doing
enough.
100 songs a year, period.
Definitely. Well, you're going to have that catalog similar to Tupac's, except you're going to be able to control yours. Your debut album entitled A Dollar and a Dream. So, with its release, will your dreams have come true?
Yes, sir. My dreams are coming through every day, man. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling blessed. I did Rap City yesterday. I was on there as a guest, and that was a blessing. That was a dream come true. Today I hosted it, and that was a dream come through. So every day I'm moving forward and towards my dream and conquering little pieces of my dream, and it's all coming together like a puzzle.
Dolla, I am very proud of you, and I want you to go ahead and give everybody a website or a MySpace page they can find out more about what you got going on, and of course, your upcoming debut, as we just mentioned, A Dollar and a Dream.
Okay, everybody out there, you can hit me on www.myspace.com/Dolla. That's DOLLA. Check out my single, Who the Fuck Is That, featuring T-Pain. Jamming, I promise you. My album's coming real soon, A Dollar and a Dream. On that album, I promise you, it's good shit, good music, and music from my soul. From number 1 to number 16, you don't gotta skip through no songs. I got the party songs, I got the club songs, I got the songs for the gangsters, I got songs for the women, I got songs for everything you could think of. I got on this album because I'm capturing life, A Dollar, on this album.
Well, a versatile, well-rounded album. I look forward to hearing it. I thank you for your time. I wish you nothing but the best of luck and for joining me inside the DJ booth, my man.
All right, appreciate it, brother.